Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm really hoping that the video quality today is much better. I'm not sure what happened yesterday. The only thing I did do was close the door to my office, and I don't know if that had something to do with the Wi-Fi connection. So hopefully this video is much better. I appreciate each and every one of you who did watch it. I know myself, I get very irritated. But here's the thing. The message was delivered, and I didn't want to re-record it because the message would be different. And I just really felt like it was beneficial. Good morning, Ann. Good morning, Mandy. So that video is there. So thank you for those of you who listened to it. If you didn't watch it, listening, it works. So thank you. Good morning, Kara. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Awesome. Yeah, so I can't close that door. So the reason that I closed the door was because I do have a 9-week-old kitten that I'm fostering, and she's decided that my feet are fun. And I knew that through the video it would be really hard to keep her not attacking me or trying to climb up on me into my lap. So there we are. So for those of you, if there's anybody out there in the close area, in my area, who would like a kitten, I do have one. She's going to be a little long-haired. I think she's got the 7 toes. The reason that I took her was she had a cut on the back of her neck that needed to be cleared up, and she couldn't stay in the home that she was in to get that cleared up because the mama cat wouldn't stop licking it. Yay, thanks, Ann. So I do have a 9-week-old kitten. If someone is out there and is ready to take on a fur baby, I have one, and she's ready to go. And she's got her food, and she's got her toys, and she's got her litter box. Actually, I would probably just give you the new litter and just dispose of the litter box that I have here. And she has a bed. I mean, she's living it pretty good here. But unfortunately, she does have to find a forever home. So please message me if you're interested. That being said, I'm really excited that business is picking up. Things are good, and I'm really looking forward to working with those of you who are ready to step into your integrated energy therapy journey, healing the issues in your tissues. Also, the website's working really well for booking your own appointments, so please go to guidance311.com if you're ready to step into that. If you're not sure, there is on the services page a way to get in contact with me, and we can set up a free 15-minute video chat to see if this is something that we can work into. And also, all the services right now, there is a 20% off coupon. So, might be the time. So sorry, Karen. Yeah, so there is a coupon. So if you're ready to step into, because Friday's my birthday, so I'm sharing that with you. So 20% off the services, whether it's a reading or the integrative energy therapy. I'm so sorry, Karen. Wow, honey, definitely get yourself taken care of. Oh, thanks, Kara. Good morning, Delia. And in September, we are going to start the evidentiary mediumship course. If you're being drawn to it, it's time. If you're feeling like you're not quite ready for it, that's okay. I really feel like everyone works with me when it's the right time. Right time is divine time, so I'm never worried. But if you are interested in that, definitely check out the classes tab on the website. All right, let's see what we've got going on here for our energies for today. I told you there was a lot going on. Good grief. The star card was the very first card that came out. So this is definitely validation that we're moving in the right direction, that we have been moving in the right direction. So just know that what is coming for you is for you. that the opportunities that are showing up, grab hold. Grab hold and don't let go. It is time. It is time for things to move in the right direction. It is time for you to take steps into your dream. And for some of you, it's the dream job. For some of you, it's the dream relationship. For some of you, it's just taking a step on your dream, the dream that you have been roaming around in the back of your head, and you're like, I don't know, should I? Is it too big? How would I? How, when, and that's the stuff that you have to surrender to the universe and just take the step that you're being presented and know that that step is for you. Whether that's networking with someone, talking to someone, getting more information, it's time. It's time. It's the universe is saying no more waiting, because you are being brought the momentum that's going to help you get going here, the opportunity, the networking, the people. It is time to build your own momentum is what I'm hearing. It is time to take the steps forward. Because when you take the step forward, even if it's a little step, even if it's just looking at information, maybe doing some Googling, maybe you're doing some research, maybe you're looking at other people who've done what you want to do, maybe you're buying that book, that is setting your intention. That is letting the universe know that you're ready to move in a new direction. You're ready to have the support show up. You're ready to have the new people show up. You're ready for the new idea to formulate. Good morning, Kathy. So this is also about building your own momentum, because you're being brought the opportunities, and you've got to grab on. And that's what I heard with the star. It's like you've got to grab onto it's here. There's no more waiting. You're being brought the opportunity. You're being brought what it is for you. And you got to hold on. You got to grab on. You can't be blocking it by saying I'm not good enough. You can't be blocking it by saying that's not for me. I'm not ready. Yes, the universe is saying you are ready. That's why it's being brought to you. Maybe you don't feel ready, but you're ready. And so now it's about taking the step, building your momentum, setting the intention. Because look at this, guys. It gets better. The wheel of fortune has turned. Your fortune has turned. Things are moving in the right direction. Your past is finalizing and your future is beginning, and it's time. It's time to let the past go. It's time to allow the wheel of fortune to turn and bring to you that which is for you. And for some of you, it does feel too big. For some of you, it does feel like a dream. For some of you, it feels like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. Who am I? For some of you, it feels like nothing ever works out for me anyway, so why would I do that? Stop it. That's the old programming. That's the self-sabotage. Those are those old stories that you're telling yourself. It's time to ditch them. It's time to say, I am worthy. I am good enough. For some of you, it's about getting into using positive affirmations, getting into gratitude for what you do have. For some of you, it really is quieting that noise that's telling you that you're not good enough, that things have never worked out for you before, because energies have shifted. The portal has opened yesterday. The Lion's Gate opened yesterday. The portal has opened. That's why these cards are so different. That's why the energies are so big right now. And it can feel overwhelming. And it can feel like, I don't know if I can do that. And the universe is saying, yes, you can. It's time. It's time for you to build your momentum. It is time for you to move forward. It is time for you to have that which is for you. And you can't do that if you're blocking it. You can't do that if you keep telling yourself you can't. And if you really feel like you need help with the blockage, use the coupon. Start your integrated energy therapy session. Let's go. Let's get you out of that old programming. Let's get you out of that old negative self-talk. Let the angels come in and help you transform that energy. Overcoming that hurdle that you haven't been able to overcome yourself. Because sometimes we need help. Sometimes we do need that higher vibrational frequency to come in and say, I'm going to help you root out what no longer serves you. So issues in your tissues. All right. What is the advice to go with this? I'm being drawn to pull more than one here, so this was a big message today. We might even get more. We might even get more. So the first one that came out was holy love. Yeah. You are love. You have love surrounding you. So even if you feel like you don't, if you feel like you've just been dumped out of a relationship, or you had a relationship just fall apart, or you finally left a relationship that was no longer serving you, just know that the love that you're seeking is within you, that you are supported, you are loved, you are love, and it's okay to give love. Give love to your friends and your family and your coworkers and to yourself. To yourself. Very, very important to give love to yourself. Taking a much needed break, taking time. For those of you who are mothers, it's okay to get a babysitter and then go take a ride, or get a babysitter and go have coffee with a friend, or get a babysitter and take a flippin' nap. You got to start taking care of yourself, giving yourself that self-love. And remember that when you come back to your babies, you're going to be better. You're going to be in a better headspace. You're going to be in a better energetic space. And it's okay to love yourself so that you can love them better. All right? So it's about giving yourself the love that you deserve and knowing that you have love within you. And I know this is really hard when you're going through a breakup. When you're going through a break, I'm laughing because my daughter just commented. When you're going through a breakup, and you don't feel worthy of love, or you don't feel lovable, this is coming in and saying you absolutely are. You absolutely are. Because it's time. It's time to come into your divinity. It is time to come into the connection with all that is, with your guides, your team, ascended masters, angels, crossed over loved ones. Getting quiet and hearing, feeling, and seeing, and knowing how much they're there supporting you, helping you, bring you back into your composure, helping you to bring you back into your divinity and know the way forward. Because when you're feeling composed, that's when you can make the heart-centered decisions that are going to be the right decisions for you. If you're in that chaos, if you're in that fear, and you're making the decisions from that mental body or that ego, it's not going to work. It's going to be a situation where you're going to have to, again, make a decision down the road, another decision. So you've probably learned a lesson, and you've gone through some stuff that maybe was beneficial, maybe wasn't, maybe you've been through it before, maybe it was time not to go through it again. But yeah, it's time. It's time to come into composure. It's time to give yourself the space and the time and energetic shift to get into alignment so that you can make those decisions from your heart. Would you stop? Because it's time to get into honesty and communication. And I'm honestly telling you, kid, I'm communicating with you. All right. So for many of us, it is time to get, again, if you're speaking from your heart, that honest communication can be received. You can ask for what you need authentically. If you're asking from fear, it's the fear energy that's coming into the communication, and that's when you have the contention. That's when the fight is on. That's when we're back into that verbal sparring that doesn't get us anywhere. So being honest and communicating from that heart-centered space is going to make the difference to be heard in the way that you need to be heard. To bring you into what it is that you do want. Being able to take the steps forward for yourself. In the dream. In the new avenue that's opening up for you. All right, let's see what we got here today. Ooh, birds of a feather. Birds of a feather. I have never pulled this card before. I can honestly say that. In the year that I've had this deck, I've never seen this card before. Birds of a feather. So you know the energies have shifted. The key concepts are sharing, community, a sense of belonging, fellowship with like-hearted people, understanding the concept of we before me. Have you ever wondered how people naturally gravitate to one another and discover a surprising intimacy and connection? There's a kind of magnetic energy, like an invisible ray of light, that gently pulls people together to form something beautiful that can be shared, as in saying, birds of a feather flock together. It comes from an instinctual need for belonging, you might say. We need community to survive, to thrive, and grow. We humans are social creatures, after all. None of us are meant to be alone. The concept of belonging is playing an important role in your life currently. Perhaps you recently found yourself in a group where you knew you were in the right place. Trust those strands of connection, for now is the time to thrive in the community. What we will find is a deeper and more expansive way of looking at the world by bearing yourself to others and sharing ideas, hopes, and dreams. There it is. However long you stay here in this journey of becoming who you're meant to be, connecting to community and participating in fellowship is the best thing for you right now. You will flourish as part of a network of like-minded and like-hearted people. Stick to what feels good and resonates with your heart as true. When you understand the value of this community, you will discover everything you're hoping for and much, much more than you're expecting. And for some of you, if you haven't felt like you found the community yet, keep searching, keep putting yourself out there, keep looking. And if you're a part of this community, welcome. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here on this journey with me for a while, thank you. All right. I am going to go to the angel answers. I feel like we've got some questions out there. So good morning, Darlene. Good morning. So let's see what we've got for answering. Oh my God, this one literally tried to come out. Yeah, guys, it's time. It's time to get into the idea of forgiveness. You know, that's what's going to allow you to put the past behind you. Because remember, we make the best decisions we can at the time that we make them, back when we made them. Even the people around us were making the best decisions they could at the time that they were making them back there. So it's really, really important right now to allow the forgiveness to come in so that you can really put the past behind you. You can lay it to bed and you can say, I'm putting it behind me because it no longer serves me. It's not where I am. And I need to move forward. And I can't do that if I'm holding on to the pain and the trauma and the drama of the past. And for some of you, it's a really, really hard concept. And there is traumas and dramas that need to be transformed. Which is why I really, 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 really recommend the integrative energy therapy, especially if you've got pieces in your vibration that maybe you don't even recognize are there or are holding you back because they happened very early on, and you didn't recognize how instrumental they were in holding you back. And for some of us, we brought it into this lifetime with us, and it's time for it to go. It's time for it to be transformed. Good morning, Marcia. Welcome, welcome. Yes, if you haven't caught the whole message, please watch the replay. Absolutely. So forgiveness, a big, big key concept. And then the second card that was right behind it was, yes, if you're really, boom, mic drop, ask help from others. So again, if you need help in the forgiveness, if you need help in the letting go, if you need help in transforming that energy, that you feel like you've been working on it and working on it and working on it, and you need help over the hurdle, ask help from others. And for some of you, yeah, therapeutic care might be what you need. You may need a therapist. You may need a doctor, especially if you feel like you may have some clinical depression going on. You know, integrative energy therapy isn't one and done, and it's not the end all be all. It is part of the healing process. It is another tool in your toolbox. So make sure that you're using all the tools in your toolbox. Always, always, always taking care of yourself from a multi-pronged approach. Okay, the energy, the doctor, the counselor, the friends, the exercise, the eating right, the sleeping well. You know, be very, very comprehensive in the taking care of yourself, the self-care piece. It's a big, big piece with many, many approaches. All right. So guys, thank you for being here with me today. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'm sending you so much love, so many blessings, and I'll talk to you soon.